Hampshire and said you were the candidate that understood boys' issues better than any other candidate.
I'm so
and
glad.
He was very impressed. Can you share a little bit with me about what your passion is for the issues of boys?
Well, so I have two young boys myself, and I think that for whatever reason our culture is ignoring the fact that we have so many young men in particular who feel like they're getting pushed to the sidelines in schools. Schools aren't designed for them, and then they get in the workforce that the workforce doesn't have a place for them. And then for whatever reason, it's all being blamed on the individual, when really we have a systemic transformation of our economy. And schools that don't really meet the needs of a lot of boys in particular, because they emphasize conformity and rigidity. And at that age, like a lot of boys, aren't really well designed for that in the same way that young girls are, frankly. And so we need to start addressing these issues from the ground up. Hey, how are you? And it starts, to me, it's beyond our schools at this point, because there's so many young men. Almost 1 out of 5 prime working age American men is out of the workforce.
Yes.
And again, it all gets laid at their feet like it's all their fault. But in my mind, it's structural.
Yes.
And it's giving rise to all of these dysfunctions in families, in communities. There are a lot of men that feel like they're not going to ever get married, have a family, have a stable career, and everything else. And for whatever reason, we're ignoring what strikes me as a real crisis.
I totally agree with you. One of the things that I did 14 years of research on this and looking at the various causes, and one of the things I found to be the prime cause is dad deprivation, where boys do not have dads.
40% of kids are born to single parents today, and in 90% of those cases, it's a single mom.
I really got to
So if you're a single boy, if you're a little boy growing up with a single mom, your mom's generally working, you don't have enough time, and then you don't have strong male role models, and it's like a cascading effect.
You're absolutely right.
Thank you, Andrew.
You really get it. Thank you.
Great. All right, I'm